Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Ostrike, and today we'll be working in our Go Math book, Chapter 13, Lesson 1, on page 717. Our essential question is, how can you use a formula to find the perimeter of a rectangle? Unlock the problem. Julio is putting a stone border around the rectangle garden. The length of the garden is 7 feet. The width is 5 feet. How many feet of stone border does Julio need in all? Now let's remember, the perimeter is the area around. The area is the inside. We are just working today with the perimeter. That is the outside border. To find how many feet of stone border Julio needs, find the perimeter of the garden. Use addition. Perimeter of a rectangle is equal to length plus width plus length plus width. Therefore, to find the perimeter of this rectangle, we need to add 7 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5, because a rectangle is has equal sides. The length here is 7 feet, and the length here is 7 feet. The width is 5 feet, and the width on the top is 5 feet. So to find the perimeter of this rectangle, you add up all the sides. 7 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5. Okay, 7 plus 7 is 14. 5 plus 5 is 10. So 14 and 10 is 24. The perimeter is 24 feet. So Julio needs 24 feet of stone border. Okay, that is one way to calculate perimeter. Let's look at the next way. We can use multiplication also to find the perimeter of a rectangle. The formula is perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 2 times the length, which is 2 times 12, plus 2 times the width, which is 2 times 8. So using multiplication, we multiply the length by 2, and we multiply the width by 2. 2 times 12 is 24. 2 times 8 is 16. We add now the length and the width together. 24 plus 16 equals 40. So the perimeter, the outside border of this rectangle, is 40 centimeters. To find the perimeter of a square, what do we know about a square? We know in a square, all our sides are equal. Every side is 16 inches in this square. So what we can do is multiply one of the sides by 4. That's the same thing as adding all the 4 sides together, but we're using multiplication. So the perimeter equals 4 sides times 16. 4 times 16 is 64, so the perimeter is 64 inches. Make sure you're writing this information in your Go Math book. Unlock the problem. You can use a formula to find the perimeter. Now, the formula to find the perimeter using multiplication is P we use instead of the word perimeter, which is equal to 2 times L. L we use to represent the length, plus 2 times W. W we use to represent the width. So this is the formula. P equals 2 times L plus 2 times the width. Let's find the perimeter of this rectangle. Perimeter equals 2 times the length. The length is 18. 2 times 18 plus 2 times the width. The width is 14. So 2 times 18 equals 36. 2 times 14 is 28. So now if we add 36 and 28, we get 64. So the perimeter, the outside of this rectangle is 64 meters. Meters. Okay, we're not going to go into this today. Let's go to unlock the problem. Try this. Write a formula for the perimeter of a square. What do we know about a square? We know all the sides are equal. So use the letter P for perimeter. Use the letter S for side. So the formula is P equals 4 times one of the sides. All the sides are equal, so we only have to know one side when we're finding the perimeter of a square. So you can write that in. All sides of a side of a square is equal length. So the perimeter equals 4 times one of the sides. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oops. Let me erase that. Once again, here is the formula. The rectangle P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, or P equals 2 times length plus width. The perimeter of a square is P equals 4 times one of the sides. Let's find the perimeter of that. Perimeter equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. So 2 times L, the length of this is 8, 2 times the width is 8. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So the perimeter is 16 plus 8, which is 24. The perimeter is 24 feet. Okay, the last problem is find the perimeter of the rectangle or the square. Let's start with the rectangle. The formula is P equals 2 times L plus 2 times W, or P equals 2 times L plus W. The perimeter for a square formula is P equals 4 times S. You're going to have to do this in your math book. I want to see what the answer is. So please try to do these two problems in your math book. Okay, so on page 719, complete number 5, 6, 7. Okay, boys and girls, I know you can do this.